Welcome back, everybody. Sive is here with ForexPeaceArmy.com. Let's take a look again on euro currency. So, speaking in generally, I do not see a lot of reasons to change our trading plan. We said that market could start forming the reverse head and shoulders pattern. On a daily chart, it needs to touch the 1670 resistance area, where potentially the neckline should be. And now market actually stands on the way. So yesterday it was a bit tricky session, just because Donald Trump returns back to his old tricks, spreading the inside information, which is actually appeared to be fake in a tweet, in Twitter. So then it appears that it has nothing common to reality, but the reaction on the market already has happened. We saw it previously many times on the cryptocurrencies. Now just put some political news, market reacts, and somebody probably made really good money on this. But anyway, despite that this was a fake about the postponing and some bombing on the energy objects in Iran, and that United States in the negotiations with Iran, in reality there's no negotiations. Euro currency hasn't returned a big down. So it has stopped drop, reverse up on this fake news, but since then it stopped. In general, for us, this is a good sign, just because I return back to the idea that we discussed in the weekly report, with the big rubber on the monthly chart and hand shoulders on the daily chart, possible upper bounce here. Everything stands really good. So if market will keep going here, upper right to the neckline that we suggested, it will be just great. What the background for that might be, very difficult to say. Maybe European Union will make the separate agreement with Iran directly. We can't exclude this situation. Second option, I do not know, maybe European Union start buying more Russian energy, but maybe not directly, but via India, for example, as it was made previously. But here's definitely, we can't say that performance looks bearish. Nominal trend also stands on the bullish side, so that's the reason why actually I do not see any necessity to change something in our view. On the 4-time frame chart, we said that take a look. Here was great rally, nice acceleration. That probably will be some tight consolidation on the market, kind of the flag, and then market has good chances to proceed higher to reach the XOP, which stands 1676, forming precisely the neckline, and it agrees with the daily resistance. Stands slightly above the 1666 area, which is actually perfect. Now what we have, you can see that here's mine downside bounce, and now we potentially could get good grabber on the 4-time frame chart. If we will get it, the fact of the reaching of its target probably will be 100%. So because with this grabber, market could keep going higher. So as you can see, nothing has been broken. Everything works as we suggested. Yes, there was a bit volatility on fake news by Donald Trump, but we can't do anything with this. Now the situation is normalizing. On the hourly chart, here's a good point to consider position taking. It's 30% support. We have clear guardrails triple to buy here, and potentially we could get the grabber. It perfectly identifies the invalidation point just below these lows, and risk reward ratio will be also great if market will go directly to 1676, or at least even 1660. So yes, we have here some divergence, bearish divergence, but I wouldn't pay too much attention to it for now, at least, because we have really good signs of the acceleration here. Market hasn't completed big target, it stands not at some big resistance yet, so we could give market some credit and ability to trying to complete the targets that we have. Later, if we really get the completion of this target that we have on the 4-time frame chart, we start dealing directly with this big hand shoulders pattern. At least two patterns, two trading stops we could get. And first is taking short position down from the neckline. I already explained why this trading opportunity always have good perspective, just because you have very small potential risk and you can't exclude the failure of the hand shoulders in our circumstances. Who knows what will happen? but you already will be possessed in a profit point for that. If even hand short starts working as it should be, you at least will get 60% pullback here to the bottom of the right arm, which also will be a great result. And in the second scenario, we will start dealing with the big head and shoulders. If it start working, we'll take position with this late. I'm not sure this will happen definitely this week, but probably in 2 weeks, both scenarios should be realized. For today, just let's keep watching what will happen with the grabber, control the situation. If you would like to, you could even drop your time frame more, somewhere to the 15-minute chart, trying to find some reversal pattern around this point. Maybe it will be some hand shorts or something like this. In this case, you will be able to place even tighter stop. So that's option does also exist. So that's probably enough for me for now. Just let's keep watching. Everything goes with the plan, and let's hope that we will get this target and turn to the next stage.